Hello, everybody, and welcome. Today is February 4th, 2026. I am Heather from the Hood, and welcome to Hoodville. Thank you for being here. I very much appreciate you. Very, very, very much. How's everyone doing this morning? Good morning, Kara. How are you today, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Awesome possum. Today's going good. It's 8 degrees and yeah, it looks all right outside. Uh, Here in Vancouver, Canada. Vancouver. And I'm having a great morning. Heard some great music this morning. Listening to some great music in the morning always puts me in a good mood. I don't know about you. Singing along. My kid's embarrassed that I'm singing along in the car. So it is what it is. So I did my job as a mother. I am that person. So, yay. My favorite song, Safety Dance, was on. Safety Dance. You can dance. I'm old. I love that song, Safety Dance. So, yay. Happy, happy, joy, joy. We're going to talk about Birthdaygate as it continues because I'm going to sing my I'm right song. I'm right. 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 I'm always flipping right. Because, oh, it gets better. It's just, you can't make this stuff up if you tried, my friends. You just can't. You just can't. And I knew it. I knew it. Duchess Delulu thinks she's the smartest person in the room, and everyone should bow to her and everything. And yeah, there's people that just won't play that game. Homie, don't play that. Yeah, Safety Dance, the 80s. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I love that song. I am an 80s hairband kind of gal, in case anyone wanted to know. I am old. That's the music I love. I love the safety dance. Safety dance. Good evening, Kate. How are you? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. As I'm singing along, safety dance. Hello, my friend. How are you today? Thanks for being here. We'll have all the regulars roll in here. Keep singing my safety dance song. Safety dance. Good morning, the craft. I got my happy coffee from McDonald's, not sponsored. Wish I was. Good morning, Becky. How are you, doll? Hello. Hello, everybody. I'm so thankful for all of you. And I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I think I got 60 more people that we need to come and be a part of Hoodville, be the hoodlings, if you will. Who doesn't want to be a hoodling? Man, it's fun over here. It's fun. I think I'm fun. I try. I try. So, shall we get into it? Yes. Birthdaygate. Birthdaygate continues. I know I sound like a broken record. However, I told you this wasn't going to go away. And I'm right. 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 I'm always flipping right. So I said when all this went down at Kris Jenner's 70th birthday, it's going to be not great. And lo and behold, here we are. Here we are. Good morning, Leslie. How are you guys? Hello. Good morning. Good morning. No one Markles their Kardashians. Oh, They, you don't play games with them. They invented the game. They'll show you how to play it. Absolutely not. So, I think we all remember. Sorry, totally lost my train of thought as I'm dying. Sorry, not again. Sorry. That's rude. Sorry. Anywho, So we all remember Duchess Delulu and King of the Spares went to Kris Jenner's 70th birthday, right? Everyone looks fantastic. Everyone looks good except for Meghan Markle. It's basically how it boiled down to. And then Birthdaygate kind of went into Poppygate because Harry was wearing a poppy and Duchess Delulu wasn't. Okay. And then Photogate started when Duchess Delulu called up Kris Jenner and said, take down those photos of us. And then Duchess Delulu got her PR girl there to put out some phony baloney statement saying, oh, it's because Meghan and Harry said they ticked no on having the photos printed to the masses, if you will. And then even I was like, I beg your pardon? Have you met the Kardashians? You're lucky you weren't on TV. Of course your pictures are going to get published. Why wouldn't they? And I remember I went to see Kathy Griffin. Like her lumper, I don't care. I happen to love her. I think she's hilarious. So years ago, I was pregnant with my second son. So it was February 2009. Me and my sister go see Kathy Griffin here in Vancouver. And that's when she was filming My Life on the D List. There were signs everywhere, everywhere. Soon as you walk past this point, we are filming. So soon as you walk past this sign, you are giving your legal consent that you might be on TV. And I was like, yay, I will get on that stage and push out this baby if it means I'll be on TV. So I was super happy. I wasn't on TV. So wish it was though. Or in one of her specials. Okay, so there's signs like that everywhere around this party. I can guarantee you that. If you did not want your photo taken, then you pull a Beyonce and an Adele and you go in the back door with no cameras because there's not just one person there taking pictures. There's a team of people there taking pictures. There's probably a photo booth for all the hell I know. Looks like a fun party, right? Everybody who's anybody is at this party. And all of them want their photos taken and everyone wants to be seen. No one in Hollywood doesn't want to be seen. You don't become an actor to like hide under a rock. That's not a thing, right? So, man down. Lost my mouse. Yes. I'm thinking you're on the money here, Kate. I'm really hoping this is the beginning of influential people calling out Markles. I think it is because it just takes one person. Just takes one person, right? So, okay. So they're at the party and all these photos coming out. And what was her name? Meredith Maines was still working. And from what I heard, this is like the straw that broke the camel's back. It was this dumpster fire that made her quit. So it is, yeah, right? It gets better, right? So Meredith Maines, from the orders from Delulu there, puts out this statement saying, nope, Prince Harry and Duchess Delulu there, tick the box. No, we don't want our photos taken. And then, because I was thinking, I'm like, there's no such thing. There's no such paper, man. It does not exist. I fully believe rich people roll with rich people. The Kardashians, like our lumpum, they're a well-oiled machine. They're not going to do anything to peeve off their friends, right? They know what photos to release and what photos just go into someone's email. Like, you know what I mean? So I can guarantee you, and I'm probably not even exaggerating on this, there's probably like 1 million photos taken. And then it's someone's job to go through those million photos and pick out the best ones. Now we'll circle back to that. Now, so as the photos are coming out, the backlash happens, right? This is where it all goes wrong. Is Harry's wearing a poppy. Duchess Delulu's not. They're going out on Remembrance Day weekend, I guess. I don't get it. And I'm just saying, I'm Canadian. We celebrate Remembrance Day. Remembrance Day is on November 11th. That's the one and only day we celebrate Remembrance Day. It's not a weekend thing here. It is one day. And Kris Jenner's birthday was on March. Oh, not March. What the hell am I talking about? November. Dear God. November, I want to say 8th. Somewhere in there. It was the weekend. Right? So, and the 11th wasn't till like Wednesday. So, to me, I'm like, well, I don't see the big deal, right? But hey, what do I know? So, I think I got my dates right, but it was that weekend. All right. So, on the 11th, right? So, I'm not seeing the big deal. I really am not. The party was on a Saturday night. The 11th wasn't till Wednesday. Oh, okie dokie. The problem is Harry, King of the Spares there, dug himself a ditch because he was in Toronto, I think like a day or two before, celebrating like this annual dinner for veterans here in Canada. Okay, that's fine. But he's kind of putting it out that he's still part of the royal family and this is supposed to be a whole week thing. All right, well, that's your fault for being a doughhead. Okay, back to the party. So, that night, Duchess Delulu and H were at that baby to baby gala, right? Here's where it also went wrong for Duchess Delulu. And this is where I've said it from day one. Now, I know I'm still new here, but if you go back and see my TikToks, I have witnesses. They know that I'm not making any of this up. I said it's the dress because she didn't change. One, those blacks didn't match. It was a horrible dress. Okay, and maybe for a gala or like a fundraiser or whatever that baby to baby was, that was an appropriate dress. But when you go to a Kardashian party and there's a theme of James Bond, that is not it, my friends. That is not the dress you wear. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I think someone's head's rolled for that one. Because how did you not know you're going to Kris Jenner's birthday after? How'd you not know it was James Bond theme? Harry changed his jacket. He had a totally different suit jacket on than when he got to the Kardashian or the Jenner party, whatever their names are. And Delulu didn't change. She looked awful. She's wearing a high neck turtleneck. She looked like she's auditioning for Sound of Music or something. I have no idea what's going on, like being one of the nuns. And she didn't blend in. Not that Delulu ever blends in anywhere she goes. She just can't blend. It's like impossible. It's impossible. She, a day late, a dollar short with everything, right? She just has to mess it up. So I think that's what it all went wrong there because she looks like trash. Like she just doesn't fit in, right? And people were making fun of her. Like, that's when all the photos were coming out, right? People were really picking her apart, right? And I'm not really one on picking on someone's bodies. That's not who I am. But it shouldn't look great, all right? We can all agree on that. And then she throws her PR girl under the bus and says, put out this statement and said, it's the Kardashians' fault because we said no on this whatever, NDA or whatever you want to call it. Say, no, we don't want our pictures taken. So now they're throwing the Kardashians under the bus. And the first thing I said, the first words out of my mouth was, she's screwed. You do not go against the Kardashians. They are not new at all. You guys have got to yell at me, man. Push the button. Heather, push the button. Yes, doesn't look like not a proper outfit. So you're telling me, and I've said this more than once too, you've never changed in a bathroom, you don't have a second dress, you don't have another outfit, you've never changed in a back of a car ever? I have. I have, and it's very complicated when you're 5'10". It's not that easy, right? But I've done it. I've done it. You know, you get off work and then you're gonna go party hardy. Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. So I think that had a lot to do with it. Harry, from the photos, looks like he tied one on there, which is fine. It's a party. I'm not here to judge anybody. The problem is some of those photos where you can see Harry staring at Kris Jenner's rack. Let's just put it that way, right? But he's got mommy issues, so who's like freaking shocked at that one? All right. So now the statement comes out that the Kardashians screwed over Meghan and Harry. That was the wrong move. And I said, where's Michelle? I know you guys heard me say this. I said, this is just the start of it. They're going to be mad. This is it. Delulu's done. Delulu is done. She'll never be invited to a party again. She'll never be anything. She's gone with the wind, Batman, right? And sure enough, 3 months later, the Kardashians, Kim and Khloe, are on Khloe's podcast. They say, hey, you know, there was no paper, and she's Delulu's mom's friend. They have a sweet relationship. They want nothing to do with her, right? So I'm getting to my point. Sorry, I'm just recapping. I know it's redundant, but we have to recap, right? So now Khloe said in this one little snippet of her podcast, Khloe said, you know, we put out the pictures, like tasteful pictures, something in around those lines. I'm trying to think what she said, but something like that. And right there, and I was with Victoria's Voice, so you can go back. I said, there's other photos. There's a lot of other photos that they didn't release and could have. So if those were the good photos that came out, which weren't great, those are the best ones of the bunch to release, right? And I was like, uh-oh, that's not good. So I'm thinking, well, that's just a matter of time before a source leaks out those photos that maybe are worse. Because what was going on in that party, and I'm not ragging on anyone to have a party. Everyone has a right to have a birthday. You should see mine. Now, but what was going on at that party was Meg's dropping it like it's hot, like she was like her baby mama dance on the dance floor. Are there pictures of that? Could be. Were they doing shots off like tequila body shots? I don't know. I'm not judging either. Are there pictures of that? Is there stuff of Harry maybe doing some other stuff with, I don't know. I don't know what. There's photos, but guaranteed they do. They know. So then I said, yes, they're in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. And I've also said too, if Duchess Delulu didn't already do this cameo in this Amazon picture, she wouldn't get she'll never do another cameo with Amazon or anybody ever again, because Jeff Bezos and Kris Jenner are buddies, right? Rich people roll with rich people. And Delulu, you got to remember, is still new to this little clique thing, this rich people clique. She thought she was going to move over from England there, escape Canada, because apparently that's what you got to do around here, go to Montecito and people are gonna fall down at her feet, and everyone's just gonna be like, "Oh my god, the Duchess is here, we wanna be your friend, blah, blah, blah." And it didn't work out like that. Everyone's like, "Yay." Right? Oh, good. And I still find it odd that Chloe and Kim, who are in and around Delulu's age with little kids, are not friends with her. It's Chris's friend. They've made that very clear. Now we're getting to the other stuff. So word on the curb is, and I was listening to Shooter. What's his name? Oh man, I missed it. He used to be on Wendy Williams all the time. I really liked him. What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? Rob Shooter. I got it. Rob. Yes. So I miss Wendy Williams. I love that show. Okay. So Rob Shooter said now, after all this kerfuffle that went on, and when I mean kerfuffle, I mean Kim and Chloe, who actually were very, very kind. They didn't throw her under the bus. They kind of just said, listen, like, we wouldn't do that to people because now, like I said, rich people roll with rich people. You don't want to mess up your relationships with anybody else. You don't want to be that person. You don't want to be the, well, we can't go there. We can't trust them kind of people, right? We don't know if our picture is going to be leaked. This is what happens? Like they leaked photos, right? Like I thought we were friends. Like what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas kind of deal, right? So they had to come out and say something like, we didn't do that. Like we didn't. That's not fair to them, right? That is not fair to them. So sorry, push the button, Heather. Meghan's wide shoulders short. Yes, and she looked horrible. I swear it has to be the outfit. It has to be the outfit. It has to be the hair. It has to be the makeup. It has to, it's her, man. It's her. So I will say, H looked nice. Like, whatever. Like, but guy puts on a suit. It's not that hard, right? She could have changed. She could have just changed her top, kept the skirt, like, because really a turtleneck at a James Bond party, I don't think so, right? And people made fun of her. I am going to go down with the Titanic with that one. That's why she was mad. People were making fun of her. I wonder if Meghan wanted Kris. You know what? That would have been the best idea. But again, Meg's worst enemy is Meghan. So she wouldn't go along with the narrative. You know what I mean? She has to control everything. She has to be in control. She knows better than anybody else. I personally wouldn't argue with Kris Jenner. That's me. Now, because whatever, if they said jump on your head, Heather, and you're going to be worth $1 billion, no problem. You know what I mean? And the one thing about Sarah, now I'm on with this Kardashian thing. There's a lot of them, right? There's like 6 of them, isn't there? There's somebody for everybody. If you're not a Kim fan, you're a Chloe fan. If you're not a Chloe fan, maybe you're a Kendall fan, or where are those kids' names is? Whatever, pick one. Right? There's someone for everybody, right? Personally, I named my dog after Khloe Kardashian, so I like Khloe Kardashian. But that's me. So, I think she'd be a fun time. Now, also, the Kardashians have a great reputation in Hollywood. Kim is Kim's a lot of things, but she's a nice person. I've always heard that about her. She never makes trouble on a set. She comes prepared. She's polite to everybody. And I've worked behind the scenes of places. And let me tell you, not everyone's nice, especially to the little peons like me. Right? So, yeah. Sometimes it's a fun day at work. Sometimes it was not. Most of the times it was not. But that's how the cookie crumbles, right? Okay, so I'm getting to it. Now, with this podcast coming out, word on the curb, and I mean, Rob Shooter, shout out to you, buddy, I like you, is, hang on, I got to try to work the computer. And I'm right on this too. I'm going to sing my I'm Right song. But it's just confirmed. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's bitter A-list fallout is a fatal mistake for the Sussexes. I don't know, hopefully you can see this. The whole drama with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry attending Kris Jenner's birthday is the latest celebrity spat that has gotten everyone talking. For all the wrong reasons. In a nutshell, the Duke and Duchess of Suckit attending the Kardashians' matriarch's 70th birthday bash at Jeff Bezos' $165 million estate in Montecito, California. Holy crap. Securing an invitation, so blah, blah, blah. Turns out, Delulu there was so mad that Kim and Khloe said something on their podcast. Delulu phoned up Kris and said, "What's going on, man? Why are they throwing me under the bus? Why are they talking about this? Why, like, could you imagine? I said this too. Do you want to take that phone call?" Like, done. Like, why would you call up Kris Jenner and be like, "Hey," and start ragging on your kids? If you know anything about the Kardashians, they are ride or die for their family. Unlike Duchess Delulu, who can't wait to throw her family out like today's trash. So, Duchess Delulu phones up Kris Jenner and says, why would they do this and not stick with the narrative? I don't know the answer to that. I would have just hung up the phone. So, I think this is the beginning because, again, there was something in what Khloe said with the photos. Well, you think those are bad? You just wait. I fully will lay money on it. All of a sudden, TMZ, Kris Jenner and TMZ, Harvey Levin, they're buddies, right? That's fine. That's how Hollywood works. You have to be friends with everybody, right? A source might just leak them. So I'm thinking this is not good. I would not phone up Kris Jenner and start taking a strip off her, and especially talking about her kids, right? Like that, no bueno. Not good. Like, I know I've said it over and over and over again. I don't see Duchess Delulu get invited anywhere anytime soon, and especially now that the Kardashians have come out and said, "We don't roll like that." So, Megzy just has this thing with kicking herself in the pants and trying to intimidate people because we all know that Meg's it's been very well documented. Meg's is a bully, and I think she thought that she could bully them. "I'm a duchess. What are you talking about? Kardashians, blah, blah, blah." The problem is everyone likes the Kardashians and no one likes her. Hey, everybody. Okay, sorry, I talked a lot. Because the Kardashians know that you yes. Yes. I agree with you right there, Melissa. Chloe Chloe with her yeah, right? Like, there was a lot of subtle hints in that. I'm not a great, body language person. Hey, everybody. Yeah, and this is true, though. Whether you like them or not, the Kardashians have power, and you don't mess with them. I've said that too. Why would you do that? That's the stupidest thing ever. That's like going against Taylor Swift almost, right? But that that is just stupid. Stupid. And no wonder this Meredith chick quit. Could you imagine having to phone up Kris Jenner and take a strip off her or put out this BS paper? Could you imagine the phone calls that came in after that? This interview or podcast, whatever the hell you want to call it, with Chloe and Kim was very, 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 very Disney-like, if you ask me. It was very, very nice. Very much kid gloves. You know what I mean? When I don't think those phone calls went like that. So, and now, like I said, everything rolls downhill. Now this Meredith chick looks like a chotch. everyone in PR talks. Like, you think if she wants to go get a job, we'll just pick somebody, whoever, another big celebrity person. Kris Jenner finds out and says, "Hey, guess what? That's the girl that worked for Duchess Delulu." Not that they wouldn't know, and blah, 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 made up all these rumors about my family. That girl could never really honestly work ever again, right? They can make or break her. Hi, Lexi. Hi, everybody. So I'm thinking more is going to come out. I really hope like they just sing like canaries. I really, really do. And now the point of all this story is I'm right. I'm right. Right? It's been confirmed. I predicted all this. I'm not trying to sound like this kind of person or a jerk, but damn it, I told you. So I don't think there'd be going very many parties. And as I said yesterday about Megsy trying to be this Galentine's girl, oh, we'll circle into that now. This Galentine's girl. And oh, I have all these friends. And what did I say yesterday? Can someone name me these friends, please? Who are Megsy's friends? Who does she hang out with? Because she's burning every bridge known to man. Not even burning, Chernobyling. She Chernobyled the village. You have no friends. Zip, zilch, nada, nia. So, and I was watching because I don't steal other people's content. That's not my thing. Think Beautiful, shout out to you, friend in my head there. She made a good point today. So go watch her video. Sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. The Godmother's bookstore. So they put, I think it was for, is it for Valentine's Day or was it for Christmas? She found something that they were putting together packages for like whatever. I can't remember if it was Christmas or Valentine's Day. Go watch her video. She does amazing work, man. None of the Duchess Delulu stuff was included in it. Does anyone find that odd? That Duchess Delulu has this, what I would like to call the flea market pop-up shop there at the bookstore. And you can only buy it. That's the only, oh no, haven't heard much about that Soho house lately either. That she has the flea market table there too. Oh, it was for Christmas. Okay, thank you, Nora. I appreciate you. Does anyone else find that odd? I don't find it surprising, but you would think if your buddies and your buddy runs the shop, they would put your, like, isn't that just a given? Hey man, you're my friend, put my crap on your IG or put it in a package deal. Nope, not odd. Bookstore gal, right? Oh, I wonder what happened with that. That was a big, I wonder what happened with that. Do they still have the alcohol there? Do they still have the wine there? Because I know a lot of people called in and be like, where's your license for that? And there wasn't one. Markle's getting Markle, right? That's a good question. Does anyone know? It is very odd. It's very, very odd. Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I know it bothers people when I repeat myself. It's not my fault. Okay. So when I said it yesterday, who are these friends? Because I'm thinking the list is very, very, very short, if any. So also, the alcohol could have shut down, right? Like, don't you get fined for that? I know how it works here. I don't know how it works in other people's countries, but I know how it works here. And, that's a hard no. If you get busted, like, they'll shut you down. They'll lock the door. See ya, goodbye, or you're gonna get fined, like a huge freaking fine. Oh, you think they'd be selling the book? That's a good point. They'd even throw the bookmark in there. Because didn't she drop that? When did she do that? Oh, no, that was in January. I can't like, everything's like I'm telling you, I need a whiteboard. I get so confused. And again, shout out to Think Beautiful. Please go watch her video, Friend in My Head. So, like, she does amazing work, man. She's really good. So, I love everybody, right? So I never want to make anyone mad, right? So I shout at everybody. So, because it's not right? Because I know what it's like when people steal your stuff, and it's not nice. That's all I have to say. Not nice at all. And then my friend, I don't know if you guys are over on the Tiki-Talkie. My friend Cynthia Wilson, who is lovely, uh, she brought up a very good point on her Tiki-Talkie yesterday. So go check her out if you have it. She's great. Said this. She made a very good point, and I guess, well, I missed it. So this, where is it? Right here. Work the computer, Heather. Sorry. This, oh, Jiminy Crickets. What a gong show. Okay. Oh, see, everyone, yeah, Cynthia's amazing. We love Cynthia. Shout out Cynthia. So this package right here, that's $185, right? The one with all 4 chocolates and the candles, whether or not they have a wick, I don't know. The jam, slop, some tea. What else is in there? Whatever's worth $185. I still don't know why she didn't put her hooch in there. And who can afford $185? Oh, and don't forget the flour sprinkles. That's important. Okay. So Megsy going on and on and on and on and on about how she sold out, of all this chocolate, right? Sell out, just sold out. Cynthia made a very good point. Well, it's not sold out because you can still buy it in that bundle. So I guess technically you did not sell out of your chocolate. Now, I'm thinking, hang on. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm thinking here, if you have a bundle for $185 and it's not selling, and you have people who actually want this chocolate that, according to our friend Royal Daily Tea, who took one for the team, and it tastes like hay, and people actually want that, hey, all power to you. Wouldn't you break up some of those bundles? Because again, I know how retail works. You're going to have so many. Remember when I was talking about you're going to have so many bundle sets? Okay, that's the bundle set. These are singles. This is this and this and blah, blah, blah. Well, if this bundle set, if you're supposed to get 12 of my toques here, it's my husband's company. Showed him out. And it's freaking funny. If you're supposed to get 12 of these toques and the 12 toques aren't selling, then you break them up and you sell them off singly. So you can make money. What good is it sitting in the corner in a bundle not selling? Am I the only one like getting this? So technically, yes, the chocolate is not sold out. It's sitting there. You still have some. So if you saw, because it's $185, I don't know, I'm just pulling that out of my tookus, that maybe that's the problem. Well, and it's her stuff, so that's also the problem. But maybe the uh who said it? I swear it was Royal Daily Tea. I hope I'm not getting in trouble. I swear she said it tasted like hay or smelt like hay. It's on her video, go watch it, it's amazing. So, if you can sell a chocolate bar and a thing of jam for what was that, 30 bucks or 40 bucks, whatever, I can't remember, it was still expensive. Uh, sorry, I was reading the chat. I can't walk and chew gum. Oh my god. So, yeah, so if that's what's selling, then break stuff down and sell it up that way. It's not doing you any favors sitting in the corner, not moving. Well, not even in the corner. At like, are they gonna put that in the Tomb of Doom over there at Netflix? Like, to give all those away? Like, you're not selling nothing. I don't know who she's trying to convince about that she's a sellout. Well, she's a sellout, obviously, but not in that way. Not in the fun retail way. So, we love Royal Daily Tea. Shout out to her. We love everybody. And revealing the narc. I enjoy her. Her voice is so calm and soothing. I love it. It's very relaxing. Anyway, so am I the only one making like does that make sense? Like, did I just make sense? Like, wouldn't anyone with a brain in their head just rip apart these bundles to start like making, I don't know, sales? Because you kind of need sales. That's a thing. And all of her stuff will expire eventually. Well, not all of it, but jam definitely will expire. So how I don't get it. I still think she should have went into stationery. I've said it all the time. Should have went to stationery, should have went into pens. That I could get behind, right? The girl loves to write a freaking note. We all know. She should have went that way. Like, I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? I notice how Meghan took down the sold out. What? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? She took down the sold out items? Hang on here. Hold the phone. Hang on. What do you mean by hang on. Oh, you mean like you can't buy them? Like she just took them off the website because they're all sold out? Good news. Good news. The Valentine's at it. You can still get it. 108. That picture just cracks me up. Every time I'm in a bad mood, I look at that picture and it makes me laugh. What? What am I missing? Sorry. I'm always behind. You guys have a great time in the chat. Heather will be able to give you tips for coffee. Oh, like they're no longer on the website. So they were there and then she took them down because they're sold out. I gotcha. Okay, I'm caught up now. I'm caught up now. Thank you very much. Sometimes you got to talk to me like I'm too. Pen stationery now. Oh, push the button, Heather. I really appreciate you guys coming into this dumpster fire we call a show here. Welcome to Hoodville. Oh man. I pushed the wrong button. This is the one I wanted. Every time I go to push it, you guys type so fast. Pen stationery napkins were on her app. Yeah, so where are they? She also said she was going to ship internationally. Haven't seen that either. I think that ship sailed. And again, What are we doing? Valentine's Day. If we go back to the as ever Instagram here, that hasn't been updated for days now. I think they said you had to order by the end of this week to get it on time for Valentine's Day. Like, she just phones everything in, right? I think this is where I just get annoyed. Here, I put up an Instagram post, go at her. She doesn't plug it, she doesn't promote it, she doesn't go, "Come on, guys, we only got how many left?" Oh my god, did you guys watch the Sidley twins yesterday? And they did the most shout out to you guys. Funniest video, and I wish I would have thought of it because it's freaking hilarious. Stephanie dressed up like you remember the infomercials back in the day? Like, because 'cause I'm a child, like, a Gen Xer, and we all know, right? Like, we were up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and there was nothing on, and I can name you every infomercial probably from the '90s. There was the Set It, Forget It. There was the Perfect Pancake. There was Nad's Wax. Do you remember that? I had all this crap. Um, the Kaboom guy, ShamWow, the slop ch the slap chopper. I have that too. But, like so I think it was Stephanie. She was like, oh god, she put on a wig and stuff. I was crying. It was so funny. Oh my god, shout out to you guys. And I was like, "Yes, this is what Megzy needs to do. She needs to get on the IG and get on there and start making, like, lives or something, be like, "You too, if you order now, you can get a free whatever," right? Like, throw in a free toothbrush, I don't freaking know, right? But she doesn't. She cannot sell anything. She couldn't sell water to a guy dehydrated in the savannah. Like, there's just no way. Not savannah, Sahara Desert. Yeah. She couldn't sell water to him, right? Like, it's just awful. Get the QVC channel. She should have went to QVC. That would have been smarter. Also, how come she doesn't ever do pre-orders? That's how you get people excited. Pre-order, pre-order. If you pre-order now, and normally buy the sponge. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm gonna watch it again today. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen in a long time. Like I was literally crying. I was laughing so hard. Um Pre-orders is the way to go too, right? Because normally if you pre-order stuff, you save money. Her bundle, you don't even save money on. She just adds it all up and be like, "Here." Who does that? That's not the point. The point of a bundle is to get something for free. If you buy all this, then you get something for free. A free t-shirt, a free, I don't know, sticker, something. You're telling me you couldn't throw in a free jar of jam? It's not like you don't have enough of it, get rid of it. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with QVC, man. I think a lot of people I remember Lisa Renna doing QVC. What did I buy off QVC? Oh, Spanx, because you couldn't buy them in Canada. I had to buy them off the shopping network in Canada. They weren't in stores yet. Love Spanx. But that was a long time ago too, man. That was like long time ago. Like almost 20 years ago. What's the point of the story? Yeah, go to like I don't oh, the spin mop. I got that off um shopping network. We've all bought stuff. What have you guys bought off home shopping network? Like we have all done it or like late night television. Cuz a lot of that stuff's really good, actually. Yeah, a pre-order works cuz usually you get an extra item, right? Yeah, Spanx. Oh yeah. I love Spanx. Yeah, sorry, Lexi. Here we go. Yeah, pre-orders work because usually you're getting an extra item. That's right, right? Pre-order now. Didn't you have to pre-order CDs back in the day too? Right? Like you'd have to go to That spin mop kicks ass. That's all I gotta say. George Foreman grill. We had George Foreman. Look at him. He didn't invent the thing. He just slapped his name on it and made a freaking gazillion dollars. We had the panini press. Love that thing. George Foreman grill. And then look at all the people who ripped him off, right? Like, made their own version of it, right? George Foreman grill, like, changed the world. I'm telling you right now. Jewelry spin. And even too, like, do you guys have, like, we have the peony here, right? So it's, what does peony stand? Pacific National Exhibit. I think that's right. So like the fair, like if you guys have a state fair and there's normally like pavilions and you go in there and that's OxyClean. OxyClean kicks ass. I remember OxyClean from like the 80s where it was like that pink goop. It was like, maybe it wasn't OxyClean then, but it was like pink and it was like goop and you had to put it on your clothes. Someone help me out here. So yeah, right? And you would go into the pavilions and you would see all this stuff. It was boring for the little kids, but your parents were fascinated by it and made you sit there and watch all the stuff when you wanted to be riding rides, you know? But I remember walking around, this is how you know you're old, walking around trying to find the ShamWow guy at the P&E. So, but see, like these are ideas. Like, why isn't she on QVC? And then you don't have to make as much or store as much. And then you get people excited. Her and her Instagram doesn't do nothing. It just sits there. Nothing. Crickets. I don't know why I'm not on. Look at all the good ideas. Look at all the good ideas we came up for her. Oh, everyone thinks that I don't like her. All I do is give ideas. Like, I don't know. I guess, again, right? But again, like, I don't know why. Who's running this place? Like Beavis and Butthead? Like, I have no idea. Who's running this company? Well, they're running it into the ground. That's for darn sure. Right? And then what's going on in court? Because apparently nothing. I haven't heard anything else about this Harry's court case on what's going on. I don't think it looks great. I don't think he's going to win that one. I fully believe he's going to get his security back, though. Mind you, a lot of people probably don't care because they got other freaking fires going on over there. Oh my God, every day. And like I said, I'm not that person. If you're tuning in for that, you're looking at the wrong person, man. I will skate along certain things, but I'm not going down that. My mental health can't take it. Who's Beavis and Butthead? Beavis and Butthead were like a cartoon from the 90s. They were on MTV. You'll have to Google it. Beavis and Butthead. But, and then, I know I was going with this story. So then we got King of the Spares there. All the articles coming out with him. Prince Harry's peak of California hobby is caught on camera in rare new video. Get excited. When was this? It was like 2 days ago. Cowabunga, dude. Prince Harry, maybe the recent Californian, but he knows he's doing on a surfboard. What a bunch of crap. And a new social media video features the Duke of Suckett, 41, cutting through the waves in a man-made surfing center. A man-made. Okay, man-made. Now, that's like, a man-made. So that's a pool with waves, right? Like, didn't they have something like that? Where was that? I was in Vegas. Mandalay Bay. Didn't they have like a man-made surfing thing over there? I swear it was. Oh yeah, I'll get to that. Remind me. A new social media feature the Duke of Suck at 41 cutting through the waves at a man-made surfing center. Harry, who would surf in Cornwall, south west England, in his youth, honed his skills once he moved to California in 2020. And his wife, Meghan Markle, reportedly bought him lessons for his birthday after they moved to the United States. The video shows how much Harry has taken to California's official sport. The series of clips, including one apparently at night, shows him riding the waves and even given a thumbs up at the end of a successful run. The film, released by professional surfer Ramna Van Belstler, I don't know, seems to be from Kelly Slater Surf Ranch. I know who that is. He was on Baywatch. I think he did a couple of appearances. I can't talk this morning. What's going on? Coming alongside Harry on some of the rides. Cannot stop you, my brother, for having a good time, he said. Yeah, brother. You sound like Hulk Hogan now. When Harry and Meghan relocated from the UK to her home state of California in 2020, she was reported that she bought him surf lessons. Ooh. Harry returned to the US January 24th after an emotional draining week in London, where he gave evidence at a legal case, and others are taking against the publishers of the Daily Mail on Sunday newspapers. He headed there, Park City, Utah. He's very stressed. This is what I got. I swear they get paid by the letter. He's very stressed, so he has to take up surfing. Now, who is there? Who is there? FM? Was that you? Am I saying DMF? See, dyslexic. DMF. The AI video. Now, I've seen before, or I was told before, because again, like, I live in Canada. There's not a lot of surfing going on around here, except for if you're in Tofino, which is a long way away. So, from me, I've never been to Tofino either. So, on Vancouver Island. See, they lived on Vancouver Island, could have went over to Tofino, could have went surfing. But that's in the ocean. He is in a pool, how I'm understanding this. And I also understood it as, or maybe it's cut off from the ocean. Maybe it's outside. I don't know. Never seen one before. But as soon as you're telling me that you're making man-made waves, it sounds very kiddie-like. Also, someone, and I cannot remember who it was, when these videos first came out last year of him surfing, there was a guy on like a jet ski thing, wave runner, jet ski, I don't know, whatever they're called. And there was a rope. Scared me, pulling the surfboard, kind of like training wheels on a bike, but this is for surfboards. Is it literally a giant pool? Hang on, I have to go through. Come on, guys, hit the like button for your friend Heather. I know, come on, man. How about a friend? He wasn't spotted. I had someone take the pictures and then sent it to people. Yeah, so he was pretty much... What? Hold the phone here. We'll get back to Surfing USA here in a second. FBI, what? I did not know that. Did anyone else know that? I did not know that. Where have I been? I heard I was wearing Kelly Slater School. What? I heard H buys out the Kelly Slater School for the day. It costs like $50K each time. This is why they're poor. Why does he have to buy out the school? You're not that special, dude. You're not that special. No one's going to do anything to you. No one cares. You can walk through Walmart right now and no one cares. On X today, are we talking about the court or are we talking about the surfing? Because now I'm confused. Kate, if you can help me out. I don't have X. I don't have it. Pro surfers use people on jet skis to tow them out on a big wave. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that, I guess. I don't know. I'm not saying surfing looks easy though either, right? Surfing looks hard. Not my thing. I couldn't do it. Um, I'm good. But I I don't know, man. 50 grand a day. You couldn't find a less expensive hobby. And why do you got to rent it out? Like, who cares? There's got to be semi-private lessons, right? You don't need to rent out the whole freaking thing. Can't you find another rich person? See, this is it. If he had friends, oh look, sunlight in Vancouver. Write that one down. Um, if he had other buddies, him and another buddy could go in on like semi-private lessons. Like, you know what I mean? Instead of renting it all out. That's how you know he doesn't have friends. Just saying. You couldn't find something else to do? Like, that's very expensive. You want to be freaked out? Go watch videos people surfing. No. See, I can get behind surfing. Like, I'm not ragging on anyone who does any sport, right? I'm not sporty. Um, I I couldn't do it. What? Okay. See, I don't know. I don't have X. Right? Like, why can't you just learn like everybody else? Well, because I guess you can't rent out the ocean. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Well, maybe it's too. What's the breaking news? See, I don't have it. Get out the phone. FBI, what do you got? I'm not understanding. I'm scared to use the computer because if I touch the button, everyone goes away. So give me a second here. What is happening? Wendigo? Was it today or yesterday? I don't want to subscribe. Prince Harry's researchers won't let me read it. Okay, I have to go to a different newspaper. Two hours ago. All right, we'll go here. Prince Harry's team sent private investigator. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. You know what I'm talking about. Threats. Heard the articles deal with Daniel Portley Hanks, a US-based private investigator, admitted that he did unlawful stuff. When was this? 2 hours ago. On behalf of male journalists in relation to Prince Harry, but could not recall what exactly, thanks to our fellow sinner, Human Economics, that has his own post. I wanted to focus. Cute witness, give video evidence. He said, Hmm. Hello, magazine. Hello, magazine. Okay, let's try that. Sorry, guys. Hello, magazine. Hurry. Two hours ago. Alrighty. Prince Harry's team sent a threat to private investigator courts here. Gavin Burrows is the key witness Prince Harry's ongoing legal case against Associated Newspaper Limited, the publisher of the Daily Mail at High Court. Private investigator involved in Prince Harry's ongoing private case has claimed he was sent threat by a member of the Duke of Sussex's team a court has heard. Oh, Gavin Burrows claimed that he received legal threat from Harry's legal researcher, Graham Johnson, a convicted phone hacker and former journalist, and provided a recording of voice message. He is a key witness in the Prince's ongoing case against the Associated Newspaper Limited, the publisher of the Daily Mail, and is scheduled to give evidence next week via video link. Ooh. However, another legal researcher, Dan Waddle, claimed on the contrary that the voice on the recording was that of Gavin Burrows himself. Burrows is currently abroad and has refused to disclose his location to the Duke's lawyers. In response, David Sherborne, who was representing Prince Harry's, alleged that Mr. Burrows was holding court to ransom and should not be allowed to give evidence. Sherborne added that Mr. Burrows' safety fears were utterly superious. Anthony White, KC for ANL, said there was no dispute that the evidence was important and asserted that it should be allowed to go ahead as planned. In November, Burrows made headlines when he said that his signature on earlier witness statement was the work of forgery and was completely false. The 2021 statement included an alleged confession of hacking by Burrows, and it has been considered a key piece in evidence in the trial. What does everyone think on that? So next week, this guy's going to testify. You think Harry will be back for that? Will he be back in court to watch it? Or is he going to be at home? No, I don't know. What do you guys think? Seriously. I still want to know why we didn't hear anything about the security case yet. I don't think Harry's lawyers would. I don't know, man. I think Harry's team is capable of playing dirty. Oh, for sure. See the tangled web we weave here. Now, wonder if the case should have. Well, that's a lot of people. And I think me and Carol here are thinking along the same wavelength. With all that, what's come out with Randy Andy, right? And all that stuff. If there's any shadiness to this lawsuit, sneaky plus sleazy equals sketchy. That's where I'm getting with it, Mary. You hit the nail on the head there. Because we see what's going on over on the other part here. That if you think you're going to do something and try to throw your weight around and your title around and be like, oh, blah, 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 I think gone are those days. Because I'm thinking a lot of people aren't going to play your game anymore. The dirty tricks have been reported a couple times. Oh, hey, Demon Dictator. You home yet? You still on the train? What's going on? Carol said, oh, yeah. I think this is a bad time to be going to court with all this other stuff going on. Or it's a good time. I don't know. But I have a feeling that if he thought he was going to get away with some stuff before, and because he has always, so really you can't, I mean, if you've already always gotten away with crap, Now all of a sudden the gravy train stops, you know? I think people are gonna be more astute, I guess there's my big word of the day, to what's going on, you know? I don't think this case is going well for him at all. Like, at all, at all. All he had to do was say, like, 2 words, and he sunk the case, right? So, I guess we will see what happens, but like I said, what's going on there with Randy Andy, all that going down, and now this, I pushed it through. Or I tried to deflect from oh, push the button, Heather, sorry. Maybe sort of push through. Yeah, right? I don't know, man. Ooh, that's a good point. That's a good point. The Croft, did Harry try to deflect the D threats news with the surf pool? Yeah, maybe. Okay, Demon Dictator, we can see you tomorrow or Friday or whatever. Have a safe walk. I gotta wrap it up here pretty quick anyways. So oh, maybe. Wasn't there another regarding a witness? I feel like I saw something. I don't know. Let's find out. Like, I don't know. This all gets weirder and weirder, man. And like I say, I don't mean to repeat myself. It's just this is what happens, right? Like, I know we talked about some stuff, but then you get another puzzle piece, and then you have to go back and talk about it again because now this puzzle piece fits into this puzzle piece, and then I forget puzzle pieces because really, oh, I don't here. I don't know. So I'm not trying to do it to peeve people off like I'm a broken freaking record, but when you get one, you know what I mean? Like, okay, so now we got this and this and this. And then if I forget something, then you guys remember stuff and then you're trying to it's always like a group effort around here. So I do apologize if it feels like I'm redundant, but it all seems to be very tangled web. Needs to be pushed through Parliament to remove titles of yes. For sure. The bigger the front door, the weirder. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's like going down like freaking right now, if we ran into like the rabbit and the Mad Hatter, I wouldn't be freaking shocked. Like, all right, sure. Why not? That makes sense. You know, like nothing shocks me anymore. Right. So, like I say, I don't think this whole thing for Uncle Andy there is going to work out in H's favor because everyone's peeved over there that they're not doing anything about that, which I still don't understand. And, you know, and shout to friend in my head, Lauren the Insider. I quite enjoy her. She does great work. So go follow her. She breaks it all down. The Sidleys are always on top of. Yeah, like they are there's a lot of people who are amazing at what they do. Like I am just I don't know. I don't know what I do. I sit here and talk and for some reason you guys like to listen to me. So I appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, right? Like random nonsense. Yeah. Yeah, you know? Yeah, the Mad Hatter. Yep. Curiouser and curiouser. We're all a little mad down here. Oi to the vey, man. So, I guess we'll see. I'm still shocked. I'm shocked that Randy Andy hasn't flown the coop yet. I don't know why he hasn't. He's a moron. I would have gotten the hell out of there. But oh, yeah, Drusilla and Anastasia. We were gonna talk about them. I think they're up the creek without a paddle too. My husband's away on work on a work trip. So when he comes back, who said yesterday to put them up there? They're coming, but I don't know how to work the computer. Clearly. So, yes, we'll get them in the tower too. We should put the what freaking Alice and the White Rabbit up in there at this point too. God, that makes sense. Yes, and the Sidleys are amazing. Like everyone does such great jobs, right? Like Royal Daily Tea does a great job. Revealing the Narc does a great job. Sue Smith, shout out to her. I'm love her. She does a great job. Oh, Nora, it was you. Yeah, they're coming, man. I just didn't want you to think that they weren't, but because my husband's away on a work trip, when he comes back, I'm sure he'll be very excited when he walks through the door and I say, I need more photos. Like, it's all a distraction. Get away from Randy Andy, get away. This is where I've said, and I know I'm peeve off people when I say this, and everyone has a right to their own opinion. I always use the cilantro analogy. I don't like cilantro. I think it tastes like soap. So if you like it, go at her. I'm not here to convince you otherwise. Now, having said that, I'm going to go into my I don't like King Chuck. I don't want anything bad to happen to the guy. I don't think he's a horrible person. But as a king, I do feel he sucks. Like, there is the end, you know? So he hasn't done enough with this Randy Andy situation. He hasn't done enough with his son H there. This is what, and I say it all the time, this is what happens when you gentle parent and you let the inmates run the prison. Chaos. And I've said it, and I know it's going to peeve people off, but I'm sorry. King Chuck and H are the exact same person. And you can't tell me otherwise. They're both entitled. They are both spoiled brats. They both me, me, me. I've said it. I'm going to stick with what I've said. Him and H have had deals behind the scenes. I fully believe King Chuck's totally jealous of Prince William. I've said that from like day one. And like I say, I don't want anything bad to happen to the guy. I'm not like soulless, right? To a point, I feel bad for the guy because you know that song, and I always use this analogy too. Alanis Morissette, isn't it ironic? You know, won the lottery, died the next day, right? You know, took his first airplane, right? Down it goes, kind of deal. It's a black fly in your Chardonnay. It's a death row pardon, 2 minutes too late. Isn't it ironic? Okay. I had some weirdo feeling that, yes, okay, so Queen Elizabeth lives till the end of time. Chuck finally gets his way. And I said, like, he's just gonna like drop right there. So, like, and I wasn't saying it to be like, again, a jerk, right? But I'm like, this is gonna be this guy's luck. He's gonna wait his whole entire life, become king, and then that'll be it, right? It'll be like one day. But here we are, like, it's been like 3 years. But still, he's done nothing in that 3 years. And really, anyone coming behind Queen Elizabeth was set up to fail, honestly, unless it was Prince William. And he's just done a crap job, right? I think I still go with the only reason anything happened to Andrew is because the people made it happen. The people in, like I say, the internet's a beautiful thing. It's a double-edged sword. You cannot keep the people quiet anymore. Gone are those days, right? It is not even 20 years ago even, right? You got too many creators, you got too many people asking too many questions. You can't keep a lid on everybody, you know? And when your people are saying, "Listen, King, do something," and he full out ignores you, right? And lets the inmates run the prison. Well, yeah, people get miffed. So, oh, hi, Jen. So, yeah, like do something, man. Like, I don't think it took you know, Madam Cleo to figure out all this stuff was going to hit the fan, you know, and like everyone knew, like streets are talking, right? For a very long time about Randy Andy. Well, duh, right? I don't have a better word for it. Duh. What do you think was going to happen? You know? And it's way worse than anyone thought, right? I'm not ragging on Queen Elizabeth. I love Queen Elizabeth. And I'm not saying she knew. I think she knew, like, her son was a pig and cheating on his wife and had girlfriends and stuff. I don't believe she knew any of this. And it's a good thing she's gone because I think it would have killed her, you know? And King of the Spares and Duchess Delulu there running amok and going on television and blasting the royal family and everything else. Chuck should have right there, done. No more titles. Bye-bye. Goodbye and good luck. Right? But no, he's let them do whatever they wanted. Right? So where's the structure? Where's the structure? There isn't any. It just seems if you're more the Yahoo you are, well, go to town, burn it down, Chernobyl the village. Why not? Who needs a monarchy? Chernobyl it, right? Like, and it hurts the people. It hurts the people. That's all I'm saying. Right? And I'm not ragging on Queen Elizabeth. I love Queen Elizabeth. Right? I'm not. I'm just saying I fully believe like she knew like her son was a doughhead. I don't think that she knew the extent of the doughhead. You know what I mean? Can I show you guys some fun things before we go? Like what I got. Oh, can you see that? I need a shelf for these guys. Best deal ever. Ask me how much you paid for these guys. And now I kick myself. I wish I would have bought more. It was either $5 or $10. Best deal ever. I was trying to get to. I want to lead on a happy note because I know I sound like a jerk and I don't want to upset anybody, but these are my opinions, right? And I'm not going to default my opinion. Here's the Queen. You know, and like I say, everyone here is allowed to have their own opinion. This is mine. See, look, she got her corgi. Uh-oh, the glare. Sorry, it's sunny here today. I got to get, like, the deal was get a shelf. Prince William. I got a Princess Diana. Uh-oh. Oh, what's that? Nope. I think that's it. That's it. So I'm missing a Catherine and King Chuck. But he was Prince Charles then. This is how old they are. He was Prince Charles in this collection. So there we go. I need to get a shelf or something built. But yeah, right? The corgi. That's so fun. Like, so like I say, I'm not trying to rag on Queen Elizabeth or anything or anybody, but like I say, these are my opinions and I know it upsets some people, but I'm not going back on what I think either. I mean, I have my own brain in my head. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but these are my opinions. So, right? I got to get, yeah, like I said, I'm only short a couple because I don't know if I want the whole collection. Oh, so this one, see, oh, okay. Ah, crap. That's the one I needed too. That fell. Hang on. Okay. All right. I didn't realize this. All right. See what happens when you read directions? You learn some stuff. So this is the outfit the queen wore to the wedding. The wedding. So these go together. Now I got it. Okay. So these two are a thing. Okie dokie. And then all these are a thing, a collection. So there's here, I'll just turn around so you guys can see. See? So we got that. Don't have, don't have, don't have, don't have. Oh no, now do I start all over again? I was just collecting them because then I had one of each. Now I'm thinking my brain won't let me do that. If I know it's the whole, if it's supposed to go together, it's a matching set. Now that's going to bother me. Oh, crap. Ah! Love stuff. Yeah, I've seen Royal Daily Tea doing her Barbie stuff. I gave her some suggestions on what to do with her Barbie. I said she needed a, oh, here, I got the guy. I don't know if Royal Daily, she's probably at work. She doesn't care. But look, I was going to show her. I'm like, look, I got a stormtrooper. It'd be like the stormtrooper sheet going to Paris. Do, 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 do. Funny, right? I sent her a picture of it. I'm like, you got to come here. I got Barbies and stormtroopers. Yeah, I think I need to have the set now. Damn it. Oh, well. Maybe I'll get something for Valentine's Day. Who knows? Yes, they do need a new collection. We should give them some stuff. Thank you. Oh, let's shout them out. I doubt they're watching, but we can pray. Funko Pops. Thank you, Funko Pops. We love you. Oh, what's up with the lip gloss? I'm glad you find me funny. Oh my God. Funko Pops. We love you. Thank you. We need more. Please add to my collection. You know, you never know. Ask, believe, receive. You never know. Maybe they're a fan of Hoodville. What do I know? We need a shelf, though. I'm sure the husband's going to love that. We'll make him build one, too. He's going to have a lot of stuff to do when he gets back from his work trip. Anyone got a list? Anything else? Oh, my God. But thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate you. Hopefully we'll have some people. It's so hard when everyone's in different time zones and stuff. So I always say it, don't know what we're going to talk about tomorrow, but every time I say that, well, you know, something happens. So I'll keep saying it so we still have something to talk about. And I really, 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 really do appreciate all the love and the support. Please hit the like button. And hopefully we will have a 1K party soon. That'd be nice. So close, yet so far. But you never know. You never know. The people in the teller look like they're eating too. Oh, I think it's because we have to blow them up. So big, right? But oh, it's noon for you guys? Okay, because it's 9 a.m. here for me, right? When I start. So okay. Thanks, everybody. I really appreciate all the love, all the support. And so close. Oh, you had 9:33, now you're 9:41. We can do it. if you guys have any suggestions, I have no shame. So, I have no shame, just so everyone knows. Uh, it'll be good. We'll get there. We'll get there, and it's because of you guys. You guys are so kind to me. Thank you very much. So, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, afternoon, morning for me, and we will hang out again, and hopefully something good will happen. I do have an email, so if you guys ever have any suggestions or whatever, please use it. Heather from Dahood at gmail.com. Whatever. I like friends. I like messages. Um, bet the weekend. I don't know. I don't like getting my hopes up. I don't like getting my hopes up. So, yes, we will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for everyone in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we will see you tomorrow. Stay safe.